So just wait and let's continue with that. Okay, perfect. So suppose if you are watching my channel, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let's begin with it. Okay. So suppose let me show the data to you, then we'll move to the so the information which we have. Okay, everything published. You have a link, so you can download whenever you need. So data prospects, this data we have a key. Okay, recruiter name, company which is client name, job title, the job title which we have, that we're receiving the positions, and against we have a number of positions received to fulfill it, and we have charge rate of the you can say uh, all data. So means charge it a particular profile accordingly. And suppose if you can please confirm, can you hear me now? Okay. So now, so this is the amount, and then we have the job posting status, fail or rejected or pending, whatever category is, date, has the received date that we received, and position filled. So how many position we have fulfilled it, CV received, CV sent, interview scheduled, and then we have the interview declined by the candidate, and then candidate went for interview, got offer letter. So after that we are ready to join, and thereafter offer letter released. And next we have, if any scenario candidate rejected the offer, then provide the date of rejection, then date of joining, and we follow for the document first and two followed, follow completed, and then move to the started. So once candidate started, then you can say our job is begun. So might be you not able to see properly. So this data you can download from my below link, and anyone have any questions, so please paste in the chat. And so this is the recruitment data, and guys, this is a live scenario that you receive. So please, it's a live scenario that you receive, and it has the accurate data that usually company has. So whenever you go for interview or may go anywhere, so you can pitch to the interviewer, anyone. Okay, so this is the data we have. If you join recently, I'll tell you that this is the recruitment data where we have interview related interview and CV related details that I already updated you. So let's move to the PBX part. So we are going to create the dashboard like this. This is my first dashboard, and every week we will create a new dashboard so that you can understood and begin to create the project every week. Let's change the name. Live. Okay. And meanwhile, I can tell you that you can get the data from a link provided in the below descriptions. And if you are watching, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe my channel. And any questions you have, just paste in the comment, and definitely I'll try to answer your question ASAP. So the first part is that Microsoft Power BI has a feature that you can give the you can say parameter. So I'm going to pass the Excel path, or maybe you can say path, whatever name suits field label wanted to give it to you, go ahead and give it to them, no problem. And then I'm going to pass the link that file has. Okay, so I just paste OK, so that my link is appear. I already inform you that why we are going to use it, because it's very useful for us. So let's do next part. So we go to the Excel workbook, and then after paste the link, open it. Oh, it is already open, so let's close it first. Okay, perfect. Let's open it. Oh, wait to load. So first part I'm going to do loading the data. So just loaded that. Guys, if you're watching my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. This is my first project. Any questions, please paste on the paste in the chat. Chat. I'll try to answer your questions. Okay. This is recruitment data. So I'm just added for a preview. See, this preview is appear. Sometimes people are scared that I don't know the data which we have, it's coming, why not coming completely here. Don't worry, it is only preview part. Once you loaded data, it will appear in your system all done by just say okay and wait to load. Okay, successfully loaded the data. Now I don't want this to be, I don't want this, you can say link dynamically. I wanted to add separate for it. So let me show you what should I do. Okay, so see this, here we have the option. You can click in that. Okay, skin is appear. So go to the file path, and then we have a parameter, and since we have one parameter, if we created multiple, then it will display multiple. But since I selected this simple means one single parameter we have, so it will display single, and dynamically it will select it. Okay, and now press OK. Nothing is going to change, simply the display here, everything same manner. Only one thing happened, the path has been changed, and now you can easily manipulate. Like suppose today I have a different part, tomorrow I have a different part, like same PBX going to different systems. So each system have their own user ID, password, and own link. So might be you can get a problem. So you can use parameter always. Then after close and apply. So let's load the data first. Okay, I'm just loading it. Successfully loaded it. Let's load it. Then we'll go for the requirement. So say this, here we have the we can say data has been loaded. So with the data which we have, ID which is unique, then recruiter name, client name which is company name, job title that we received the positions, and number of positions received, again the charge rate, and then we have the rejected and selected candidates that we have, and we have all detail available here. So let's go to the requirement part. Obviously if you're doing anything, so you must have the requirement. So requirement directly capture here. So see this, I created already so that you can understand. We need a KPIs. Sure, Mohsin Khan, I'll try to do that. Actually we need to prepare it, then I'll give it to you. Okay, so okay, don't worry, I thought it, so I may completed my project, so then I'll create a project and try to teach you live session, don't worry. So okay, so the Power BI dashboard, Power BI Recruitment Dashboard. So KPIs, okay, should not impact the dynamic filters. So what happened, Power BI has a dynamic filtering that whenever you click here, let me show you. So whenever I click here, anything, like suppose I selected that, it will going to impact your all tabs. Customer said KPI should not impact, this KPI should not impact. Okay, so let's go it. Okay, whenever you're going to work on the request, okay, you must, no one going to give this way that I have, you are seeing here. So you just probe and ask the customer that what exactly you're looking for and what is your requirement you have. So you must understand about it. So the requirement part, we wanted to know how many positions is open till date, I mean how many positions total received, how many open, how many number of clients we have, how many CV has been sent, what is the position closed, how many positions have been closed today, and maybe all positions received till date, interview status, how many interview has been aligned, how many achieved, how many candidate has been approved, how many candidates has been offered. You know, many scenarios that candidate rejected the offer letter, many situations that candidate maybe sell dispute, maybe candidate or got some another offer from another company, so may have some discrepancy, maybe some issues that the candidate did not ready to join. So these kind of things going to cover in the scenario so that you can understand. And actual offer acceptance, obviously we rejected the offer, so I sent, like suppose I sent 10 offers, 6 has been rejected, so 4 offer can be valid. So and how many candidate has been fulfilled the all documents. So this kind of we can say document KPIs we need to create that, and KPI is only one condition, it should not impact the dynamic filtering. So that we're going to do that. After that we need to create the chart. Average char rate means amount by each recruiter, each client, and actual earning by each client, and cumulative earning by each recruiter and client. Recruiters and clients. So these kind of KPIs and charts we have that we need to prepare in the Power BI. So let's do it. Hope everyone can hear me. Let me check. I don't know. Hope everyone can. People got a problem. Okay. So let's begin with the first part. So here I have a blank. Okay. Go to the. Okay. So to this first part is that we can go one by one. So let's do it. First create the. Let's first create the. We can say header and all. So let's do it. Okay. Type into the name. Okay. Name already there. So we have already Power BI Recruitment Dashboard. Let's paste here, and then we select increase the size up to 24. Click in the middle, and now changes to the black to white so that couldn't display, and bold it. Go to the effect, change the color which is this, and thereafter I don't want to see this. I want you to see border, and it should be rounded to 0. Then I want you to see the shadow. Shadow should be in, not out, so that it will display like this. See this. It should display like 3D. Now change this. You see this look can be better. Okay. Now I want this to this should be display the last refresh date and time in my visual. So come here and go to the next part, which is create the refresh date and time. Refresh just and pass the now and close it. And now we have a date and timing. Okay. Now I want you to use the card here. So go to the visualization pane, use the card, and select the we can say refresh date and timing. See this, it is appear here. So I want you to go to the create the label, which is 10, and now go to the value, changes to 12, and I want you to reduce the size and paste here. So let me change little bit. I don't want to display here the label. Okay, and now adjust in the size. If you wanted to give the label, also can do that. So let me give the label here. Let's change this one to white color. Value should be displayed in white color, and then background color should be this, and now say this, it will display same color that we have. And I wanted to pass the label, so maybe decrease the size so that want to display the we can say perfect shadow and all. Transparency little bit, we can do that 50% transparency, so it doesn't display here, just display the date and timing. You can pass in the textbook and tax box and give the label. So here at the last refresh date and decrease it and pick up it, give the label, change the effect, Let's select that and change it to the white, and transparency should be 100% so that it should display. Okay, so last repeated label will be display. Let's select both this option and group by, so that it should not move the here and there, and then lock this object. So here we have a format. You lock the object. Okay, I logged it successfully. Lock the object, and then after come to the bring to front always, so that it should not be hidden. Okay, so this kind of thing have been done. Let's move to the KPI part. My first KPI says that open position. So how many position we have? They're looking for the card. So let's add the card here. And open position means total position minus fill. So let's add the measure here. DAX measure. DAX measure. MEASURE. DAX measure. I'm just creating a table so that you can easily understand. And measure should be separate so that whenever you download this file, you can understand. Let's create the measure for it. So open position. Open positions. We need a total position, then minus we can say filled. So we need to go for the sum, which is position let me check the data. Let me check the column name here. So column name, we have the number of positions received. Okay, so click on that. Some number of positions received. Okay, minus some okay, do not use let me pass in the variable first, because we have multiple line item. So control plus, so that increase the font. Variable total opening, this, then we have the variable total filled, position filled. So calculate sum, and we have the column which is called job posting status. Position filled, position filled, position filled, and this is the sum. Next, variable result, we need total opening minus subtract filled, and this way we can create the difference between the total results. Okay, and thereafter go to the, you know that whenever you we can do any measure, so then go for the result. So pass the result. So one doubt I have, let me check the data. Is this number or what? So let me check it out to show you. Wait, see this total position filled we have already counted here. So in 58 we have filled, 29 we have filled that. Okay, so let's pass here open position till date we have 5 point something like that. So let's change to the, so that we have number of positions can be received, and let's change the formatting. So formatting should be changed to 0, not auto. Okay, now so total position open till date. Like this object has been locked. Check the object. Okay. Wow. Total opening. I don't want to give the label here. I want to give the title. You best, you can give it, but I don't want to give it. Okay, so let's come here. Change the category level. I don't want to display the category level here too. So general, title, open it, open, position. Okay. Okay, this is kind of HR recruitment is a kind of sales data. Okay, so everyone wanted to know what is the status is going on in my project, how many has been filled, whatever you position been filled, depend on your position. We can say company get the revenue. So definitely company is going to follow on this, how many position received, how many you filled till date. So this kind of information going to track by the management. So you remember that. Now come to the visual prospect and value, change the white color, and now general, come to the effect, change this color so that it will display, and come to the value, reduce the size up to 20. Adjust that. Okay, perfect. And now come to the here. There is a problem. Whenever you select it, okay, it will going to impact the client. Let me show you here. I am going to select the company name here in the slicer. If I select this client, see, this is going to impact, but I don't want to impact this. Number should be displayed always same, whatever I going to select that. So little bit modification is required here. So what modification is required? Let's see that. Calculate. Okay, result is okay. I don't have any problem. Only all, and all filters should be removed from my formula. So all is a function in Power BI that going to remove the all formula. Still it will working, doesn't work on say that. So what should I do? There's a, I think last is not going to work. So this one going to pass in each places here too, and pass this one. Then comma, pass here, pass the calculate. If it still doesn't work, we have another solution too, don't worry. Let me do it right now. So now I'm going to select this. Whatever you're going to select doesn't impact anything. Why? Because we have passed the all function, and when we're going to select the system filter, it will automatically remove. So my first logic is working fine. Let's move to the next part. Okay. So the next part, prospect, we have a second KPIs, which is number of client. So just copy and paste it here, same way, and type, select the company name, but we want distinct count, total count. Okay, the total count, we have 10 client, but color should be changed. So let's do it. Everything is same, when you're going to change the color. Okay, and title color too, so that we everything on same, every thing display same like that. Okay, see this same problem we have. If I am going to do that, it will change to the one client. But I don't want to see, I wanted to see always 10, how many clients we have. So to this, we need to create the measure. Okay, here again, total client. So we have to do is the calculate, and you know that we need to distinct count. Then we have the company and close it. I have a condition that you should not impact the filter. So all recruitment data, just pass the table name and close the bracket. Instead of passing the direct column, okay, pass the we can say pass here the total client. Let's see what happened. Distinct count company all this one. Okay. Client here, so that check whether it's working fine or not. Doesn't impact anything. Okay, means my logic is working fine. Next logic is that next we can say KPI that we have, which is called CV sent. How many CV has been sent till date? Copy and paste same way, but color going to change it. Okay, so we have a CV sent option, and I'm going to paste here. Okay, but the same problem here we have. Here we just count it 21, but if I select this one, it will display something else. I want to see the total, how many we can say till date we have. So to this, just wait, go to the create the measure fast. Okay, close it. Anyone have any questions, just let me know in the chat so that I'll try to answer your questions. Okay, okay. Now so this one being instead of distinct count, I just use the count here and pass the, instead of company name, I wanted to pass here the CV sent. CV sent. CV not received. CV sent. CV sent. Okay, and I wanted to remove the filter all. So total CV sent. Just pass it same way. So this way you can do it. Okay, one by one. I already created the measure, so that you should not take much time. But yeah, we need to pass here. But I have to create last. Okay. Now, whatever I select doesn't going to impact anything. See this. Obviously, total. Let's change the color here. Effect color should be changes to yellow color. Title should be changes to the yellow color. Otherwise, it should be displayed different color. So that's the reason I'm creating this color. Now we have the now. Next part we have total. We can say position closed. Total field wanted to count it. So just count this. Create the new measure. Paste total position filled. So filled. So here we need to count the position filled. Number of position, not number of position. Filled. Okay. So the position filled should be work here. Paste it. Okay. Don't worry, we'll correct that later on. Total filled 200. Okay. Why it's saying 200? Position filled. Position filled we have. Okay. So 200 was correct. So instead of count, it will give the value in numeric, but should be converted to 0. So now here we have the, instead of count, we need to use the sum because it has a value. Perfect. Okay. 537. Why it's come 537? Because here we have a position filled. So we have 50 position here. Approximately 50% we have filled it. Okay. So 200 rows plus this. Okay. Now I just fill the position. Open position. Okay, 50% we have filled that. Talk about percentage parts. 50% still need to be. Here's a closed position. Give the header name. Position closed. Oh, I didn't give the total client name. Total client. Total clients. Then we have the CV sent. Sent. Then we have the till date, position filled. Position filled. Color should be changes to different color, dark color. Let me pick up the dark color here. And that's going to change the this one. Okay. Okay. So these many we can say created that. So let's move to the next one, which we have interview status. So the interview status we are going to copy here. Type interview status. Obviously interview status should be two. One either selected or rejected. So approve or decline. So we need to find the interview status. Then we have to change the color. Let's change the color here. Okay, perfect. Let's copy the color. Interview status. And now going to adjust in a sequence. So everyone should be 1 1 120 185, and now change the similar space. Select that, it will give the similar space for everyone. Fill alignment to horizontally. Add the space. Let's delete this one. Now I have the some layouts. So I wanted to implement the layout here. Canvas background. Okay. So layout image. Okay. So now I want you to apply the we can say background. Let's reduce this and fill fit. This one is not looks good for me. Let's use another one. So I use 3. Let's see which one is looks good for me. Wow, this one. No, this one should have main, yeah. So let's fit to the fit into it. No, doesn't fit, fill it. No, doesn't look like good. Next we have the image dashboard. CV image layout 3 layout. Okay, layout would be not. I don't know what the video image is. No. Layout. What is the layout we selected in the previous report? Let me check. Here come to the page. Canvas program layout 3. There are 2, 3 we have. This one is looks good. So let's fit into it. Okay. So now I am going to adjust the all level into the here. Why I am going to adjust? Because it looks can be better if I adjusting here. Okay. One by one. And then we will go to select, and now I want you to change the everything here. Border should be changes to the different color. Shadows, everything should be display 20. Then change to the inside, and then color should be red color so that background will display better. Okay, so this way I use the color. Usually talk about the image prospect, so this image can get it from the Google very easily, and you can import here. See this, the kind of looks can be totally changed if you think this way. Little bit higher, and thereafter we now to go. We have to go to the create here. We can say slicer. Going to add that. So let me add the here slicer. So use slicer here, and I want to change the slicer setting up to drop down. Okay. then change the background. Well, in we can say select all option, then slicer header, and we will change font color white, and then continue. Okay, see, whatever value we selected, let's select here too. Now go to the here effects, change the 20. Color will change later on, but let me test it. Okay, border shadow should be in, and then do it company. So company changes to the clients. Okay, clients. Next, what if you select one too many, it doesn't impact anything. We'll do it later on. Next part, let's copy and paste here, which is recruiter name. Okay, so you can select the recruiter according to the recruiter value, you can select it. Okay, so this is the things that we have. Next, move to the visualization part. The visualization, we have average charge by each recruiter, client, and actual earning by client, that average charge rate by each recruiter. So we need to average charge rate. So new measure average charge rate. So average charge rate, average amount, that's it. And that I'm going to populate in the card visual. So here I wanted to pass the total average. One is recruiter, one another is client. So first pass the client, second pass the recruiter. Okay, so two things can be together, but I don't want to display everything in one go. I want to display single one, only client name by default. If I need it, then I can select that. Okay, and also you don't have, so here we have option, we can check it as per need, we can check it out. So this recruiter is work for IN and IC, and the value we can change it, the average. Let's display the value here. So the data level, okay, data level can be displayed here. Then we have to go for effect, change the lighter background color here, and then change the transparency to be nothing. Don't change the transparency, change the visual. Visual border should be red. Shadow should be, I don't know, I think it's a hand. Wait to be run. Okay. Then border visual turn into red color. I don't want to see the we can say this way, I want to use a round color. Then shadow should be red color, and inside, okay, so see this looks has been changed, and I wanted to remove the here the we can say a visual. So average charge by company and client, both have fill it out. Next part that we have, we wanted to see the actual earning by client, each client, actual earning by recruiter. So we need a total revenue. How should we get the total revenue? So go to the here total revenue. Only the candidate has been filled. So that candidate is started candidate total is revenue. So revenue total received. So started candidate, you can say started candidate. So calculate some amount filter recruitment data. Then we have the candidate status is equal to started. Yes, TRTD started. Because the candidate that is started, they are giving the revenue. Before that, I won't get it revenue. All of what is until unless candidates got placed somewhere, we don't get any benefit. Okay. So to this, and just paste it out here so that we don't have to give a lot of effort here. I've already given that. Let's reduce the size a little bit. Then we have changed to the data label is good. Effect should be changed to the different color, which is this. Okay. And your column change to the different color, which is not this way, because it should not be display. No, it should be display dark color, but I don't want, I want light color to be here. So let's change the lighter color. Shadow, not visualization effect. Background color should be this. Yeah, because looks is better than that. Okay. Now the client and recruiter both wanted to see the revenue. So we have removed this one, and totally started we have this, and say this way we can change it. Totally started by company or client, whatever label you want to give, and go ahead. Let's give the label here. So label average charge by client and recruiter. And recruiter. Okay. Same way, started by client and recruiter. So this way we have did it. Okay. So both has been filled now.